My thoughts is that this can go one of two ways. I don't know which is more likely, but I think that either A, this works and Russia is collapsed, it's capitulated by the economic isolation that it's currently enjoying, with even Finland threatening to join NATO and Switzerland is issuing its own sanctions on Russia. The U.S. is currently threatening to sanction countries that don't sanction Russia. So it's really trying to swing its dick as hard as it possibly can to punish this country for doing something that it does not like. And what it really is trying to do, as Carl Schmitt explains in his book, which again I would suggest is the concept of the political, is to remove the jus or use, I don't know how to pronounce Latin. It's the jus belli. It's the right of war. Does a country have a right to wage war? Besides the United States, the United States can wage all the war at once, but it considers it a police action. Does a country have a right to go to war? And if the answer is no, then it's not a country. Like in the United States, states do not have the right to declare war. Only the government, the federal government, can declare war. So the states are not sovereign. They do not have the jus belli. They do not have the right to war. If the economic power that is the global homo, as it's called, the cathedral, if we can deprive a country of its ability to wage war, ceases to be a country, and that is the end goal of our economic policy. Is that everyone is under our umbrella? They are not able to commit war. If there needs to be a war, we have the UN police for that. We have our peacekeeping operations. It won't be a war; it will be a peacekeeping operation, and we'll take care of it for you. Don't worry. So if we can't dissuade Russia economically, then we've once again allowed jus belli to exist. There is a right to war, and that's very scary. People have enjoyed a peaceful Pax Americana, but that could be ending. And the other suspicion, the other way that this could swing, I believe, is that it doesn't work, and that Russia and China and India and all these other countries that fucking hate us, that have hated us for a long time and do not appreciate being disarmed countries with no jus belli, who are not independent under that definition, they will integrate economically, because Russia is not able to. Its supply chains are going to collapse, and the only option is for them to fill their quotas, their missing parts, with Chinese parts, and I think China wants that. So I don't know. I can't say for sure which way it will swing. There is speculation that China will invade Taiwan as this proceeds. But I mean, I think it's finally happening. I think it's finally happening. Where what been saying for a while, that countries don't appreciate the United States. They're done with it. They said, "You guys are retards. You are a mutt nation. You can barely take care of yourselves." Even in Europe, the Germans and the French and the British, they all snub their nose at Americans and say, "You guys don't even have health care. What the fuck do you think you can do protecting the entire world?" It's like they hate us. And Russia doesn't appreciate us. China doesn't appreciate us. These countries don't want us to be the world police anymore. And I think that America will soon stick around and try to get everybody in the world to be on its side and to sanction Russia, and then Russia will just find ways to plug the holes, and its economy will find a way to stabilize. And that's the other option. It could just collapse. It could shatter. Putin could be ousted. But I don't know which one's more likely. But that's how I see it. That's the economy.